Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, we are studying new syllabus mathematics. It's book 3. We have started its chapter number 1, which is quadratic equations and functions, and we are doing exercise 1D. Today is our lesson number 6, and in this lesson, we will use quadratic equations. That is, we will solve word problems and using the conditions given in the word problem we will form an equations as in question number 5 of this exercise. These types of questions we have already studied in exercise 5b of exercise of book D2. So these are the steps involved to solve word problems. Step number 1, we will read the problem carefully and make sure all the words and ideas are understood. यानी हम इक्वेशन को क्वेश्चन को बड़ी केयरफुली उसको रीड आउट करेंगे और फिर देखेंगे कि उनमें हमें क्या चीज़ गिवन है और हमने क्या फाइंड आउट करना है उसकी उस क्वेश्चन में जो भी कंडीशंस दी हुई हैं उनको अच्छी तरह अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश करेंगे. That in step number 2 we will identify what we are looking for, that is what is to be determined कि हमने क्या चीज़ फाइंड आउट करनी है इस इक्वेशन में. जो चीज़ हमने फाइंड आउट करनी है जब हम वो डिसाइड कर लेंगे तो देन वी विल मूव टू स्टेप 3. स्टेप 3 विल बी नेम व्हाट वी आर लुकिंग फॉर, यानी जो चीज़ हमने फाइंड आउट करनी है उसको हम किसी लेटर से सपोज कर लेंगे. वी विल चूज अ वेरिएबल एक्स वाई और जी. नॉर्मली हम एक वेरिएबल एक क्वांटिटी है अननोन तो x से सपोज करते हैं. इफ देर आर टू अननोन क्वांटिटीज तो वी यूज टू लेटर्स एक्स वाई टू रिप्रेजेंट दैट क्वांटिटी. तो जब हम इक्वेशन को क्वेश्चन को पढ़ेंगे उसमें तमाम वर्ड्स और टर्मिनोलॉजीज कंडीशंस को अंडरस्टैंड कर लेंगे तो देन वी विल लुक फॉर व्हाट वी आर लुकिंग फॉर, व्हाट वी आर आस्क्ड टू डिटरमिन इन दैट क्वेश्चन. तो वो जो चीज़ फाइंड करनी है उसको हम सपोज कर लेंगे बाय अ वेरिएबल एंड देन वी विल ट्रांसलेट इनटू एन इक्वेशन. यानी वो जो कंडीशंस दी हुई हैं हमारे हमें उस क्वेश्चन में उन कंडीशंस को इस वेरिएबल पे अप्लाई करेंगे और फिर हम उस को एक इक्वेशन की फॉर्म में ट्रांसफॉर्म कर लेंगे. Translate into an equation, it may be helpful to restate the problem in one sentence with all the important informations. Then translate the English sentence into an algebraic equation. तो इंग्लिश सेंटेंस अगर आप नहीं भी लिखना चाहते तो जो कंडीशंस हैं उन कंडीशंस को इस वेरिएबल पे अप्लाई करें और फिर एक इक्वेशन जो है वो आपके पास आ जाएगी. वो एक ऐसी इक्वेशन हो सकती है जो अलजेब्राइक इक्वेशन अलजेब्राइक फ्रैक्शंस जिसमें इन्वॉल्व हो, जैसे अभी क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में हमने लास्ट लेसन में किया था. तो जब उस तरह की हमारे पास इक्वेशन आ जाएगी तो फिर हम उस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करेंगे, सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो वी विल गेट अ क्वाड्रेटिक equation in standard form. Solve the equation using algebraic techniques. So then we will solve that quadratic equation by using algebraic techniques. What are algebraic techniques which we have studied to solve a quadratic equation? That is, we can solve the equation by using the factorization method, by using completing square method, or by using the quadratic formula. After solving we will get two values of the variable and we will choose the required value, that answer the question with a complete sentence. जो चीज़ फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हमें कहा है उसके लिए हम एक complete sentence लिख देंगे and we will mention the answer in the answer space. So these are the steps involved in solving word problems. First, we will read the question carefully. We will identify what we are looking for. We will name that unknown by a letter. We will apply the conditions given in the question on that letter and we will form an equation. We will solve that equation and we will write the answer in a complete sentence. So let's solve some questions of exercise 1D, starting from question number 6. This is question number 6. When a question involve a diagram, geometrical figure, so it's better to draw that figure. In this case, it is said that the perimeter of a rectangle. So there is a rectangle. So we need to draw the rectangle. Its perimeter is given, which is 112, and its breadth is x centimeter. There is a rectangle whose breadth is given. अब breadth given है हमें, perimeter given है, तो इसका मतलब है जब तक हमें length find out करनी है, find in terms of x an expression for the length of the rectangle. Length rectangle की find करनी है. Perimeter चूंकि given है तो perimeter का formula use करेंगे. You must know the formula to find the perimeter of rectangle. So let's start this question. The first part is you are asked to write an expression in terms of x for the length of the rectangle. So its first part is, first of all we will draw the rectangle. This is the rectangle. In this rectangle, breadth is given in the question. It is x. So label this rectangle, and its perimeter is 112. You are asked to find the length. So because perimeter is given, we will write the formula of the perimeter. What is the formula to find the perimeter of rectangle? It is 2 times length into breadth. Perimeter is given, breadth is given. You need to find the length. Length find out करनी है. इसको आप L से भी denote कर सकते हो, इसको आप Y से भी denote कर सकते हो, because Y is unknown. तो हमने length को L से denote कर दिया. तो अब इसमें ये वाली जो given values हैं उसको substitute कर दें. Perimeter is 112. This is equal to 2 times length, which is unknown, plus its breadth, which is x given in the question. Solving this equation, we will get the value of L. Dividing 112 by 2, we will get the value of x. 112 divided by 2 is 56, is equal to L plus x. क्योंकि L की value find करनी है तो we will transfer x from right hand side to left hand side. So we will get L is equal to 56 minus x. So this is the answer of part 1, in which we are asked to find the expression in terms of x. This is the expression. 56 minus x is the expression for the length of the rectangle. In second part, it is given that the area of the rectangle is this. अब second part में area दिया हुआ है आपको rectangle का. Area is given, which is 597 centimeter square. Formulate an equation in x and show that it reduces to x square minus 56x plus 597 equal to 0. So what we will do here, we in part 1, x, the breadth of the rectangle was given. We are able to find the length of the rectangle, and area is given. So we will use the formula to find the area of rectangle in part 2. Area of rectangle is given, which is 597, and we know the formula of area of rectangle. What is the formula to find the area of rectangle? Is this length into breadth. Area is length into breadth is equal to 597. Now we know what is the length of this rectangle and what is the breadth of this rectangle. Length of the rectangle is 56 minus x, and its breadth is x. Multiply these two and put this equal to 597. Now remove this bracket by multiplying x with the 56 and x with minus x. We will get 56x minus x square is equal to 597. Now transfer these two terms from left hand side to right hand side, or rearrange the terms to get the final equation. Transferring minus x square from left to right, we will get plus x square. Transfer 56x from left to right, we will get minus 56x, and plus 597 is already on right hand side. So our equation is x square minus 56x plus 597 is equal to 0. In second part, we were asked to use this condition, in which the condition is area of rectangle. We have used the given area of rectangle, put the values of length into breadth, simplified the equation, and we get this equation which was required. X square minus 56 x plus 597. This is the answer of part 2. So we are able to show the required equation by using the condition in part 2. Now in part 3 you are asked to solve this equation which is in part 2. So we will solve this equation by using factorization or by quadratic formula, because this is a big number. So you will take time to find the factors of 597 if there are any. So before instead of wasting your time, straight away go for quadratic formula. So to solve this equation by using quadratic formula, you need the values of a, b and c. The value of a is 1, value of b is minus 56 and value of c is 597. Use these values in the formula. You have to write the formula to avoid any mistake. Now put the values of ABC in this formula, because the value of B is negative and there is a minus sign in the formula also. This minus sign and the value of B will be written in the bracket. Plus minus negative sign. I have told you that whenever you take the square of a negative number on your calculator, put that number within the bracket and then press the square key. If you will not write this number within the bracket and you will simply write minus 56 and you will press the square key, you will get a negative answer which is a wrong answer, because the square of a negative number is always a positive number. Minus 4ac over 2a. Now you need to simplify this. Use your calculator. Minus multiplied by minus is plus 56. Take the square of minus 56, which is 3136, minus 4 multiplied by 1 into 597, which is 2388. Now from here you can directly go for the final answer, but to avoid any mistake you can add some steps to get the final answer. Now you simplify within the square root sign. You will get square root of 748, and then straight away, if you have a calculator of showing the fraction, press the button showing fraction, then you will get a box in the numerator and box in the denominator. In the box which is in the numerator, write 56 plus square root of 748, then come to the box in denominator, press 2 and then press equal sign to get this answer. Then 56 minus this number divided by 2 will give you this answer. So this is part 3. You are asked to write the answer correct to 2 decimal places. तो 2 decimal places तक आपने आंसर को लिख दिया. In fourth part you are asked to find the length of the diagonal of the rectangle. अब देखिए लेंथ हमेशा पॉजिटिव होती है, तो अब ये चूंकि दोनों नंबर्स जो हैं, दोनों आंसर्स पॉजिटिव हैं और हमने इस इक्वेशन को सॉल्व किया जिसमें x जो है वो उसकी विड्थ थी, तो इसका मतलब रेक्टेंगल में विड्थ स्मॉलर होती है और लेंथ जो है वो लार्जर होती है. तो ये एक आपके पास x की वैल्यू जो आई है पॉजिटिव, वो लेंथ है और दूसरी वाली वैल्यू जो है वो ब्रेड्थ है. अब देखें ये लेंथ का एक्सप्रेशन आपने फाइंड किया था, लेंथ इज इक्वल टू 56 माइनस एक्स. अब x अगर ब्रेड्थ है, x अगर ये वाला वैल्यू यूज करते हो तो इसमें से 56 में से 41.67 माइनस करोगे तो आपके पास 14.33 आएगा, और अगर आप 14.33 इधर पुट करोगे तो यहाँ पे आपके पास 41.67 आ जाएगा. So when there are two positive answers, so it means the larger one is length and smaller one is rectangle. In fourth part you are asked to find the diagonal of this rectangle. This is width, this is length. What is diagonal? Diagonal is a line which is obtained by joining the opposite corners of the rectangle. Width of the rectangle is 14.33 and its length is 41.67. Now this is the rectangle where its width or breadth is 14.33 and its length is 41.67. You are asked to find the length of the diagonal. What is diagonal? Diagonal is this line. This line. Now what type of triangle is this? ये हमने find करना है. ये दोनों साइडें हमें दी हुई हैं. Because rectangle is a quadrilateral in which all the angles are of 90 degrees. So this angle is also of 90 degree. To represent a 90-degree angle, we put a box at that corner. Now to find the length of this, ये आपने बुक 1 में पैथागोरस थ्योरम जो है वो पढ़ा होगा. Pythagoras theorem is the side opposite to 90 degree in a right angle triangle is hypotenuse. This one is perpendicular and this one is base. I'll give you the formula here and put the values to find the length of this rectangle, and in detail we will study this in trigonometry. No, but Pythagoras theorem is that square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of perpendicular and base. Hypotenuse in a right angle triangle is always a side which is opposite to 90 degree. So opposite to 90 degree is this side which is the diagonal of this rectangle, और यही हमने फाइंड आउट करना था. और इसका परपेंडिकुलर 14.33 और इसका बेस जो है वो 41.67 है. इसमें ये वैल्यूज पुट कर दें. Hypotenuse is the length of the diagonal, perpendicular is 14.33, उसका स्क्वायर ले लिया, और base is 41.67. we take the square of that. Simplifying this we get this, क्योंकि इधर स्क्वायर है तो हमने लेंथ ऑफ डायगोनल फाइंड करनी है. तो लेंथ ऑफ डायगोनल फाइंड करने के लिए दोनों साइड्स का स्क्वायर रूट ले लेंगे. इधर भी स्क्वायर रूट ले लिया, इधर भी स्क्वायर रूट ले लिया. आप फर्दर स्टेप्स कर लें. इसका स्क्वायर लें, इसका स्क्वायर लें, दोनों को ऐड करें, जो आंसर आता है उसका फिर स्क्वायर रूट जो है वो भी आप ले सकते हो. विद इन स्क्वायर रूट इन दोनों को ऐड किया और जो आंसर आया उसका जब स्क्वायर रूट लिया तो आंसर जो है वो दैट इज 44.1 आ गया आपका. सो लेंथ ऑफ द डायगोनल इज 44.1. So this is how we will solve the word problems. This is question number 7. The figure shows a triangle ABC in which AP, this is AP, AP is given, its length is 6x, AB from A to B the length is 3x plus 5, PQ is x and BC is 1, this length is 1. P and Q are 2 points on the lines AB and AC, AB and AC, these are the 2 points such that this is the equation given, AP over AB is equal to PQ over BC. This is the condition given in the equation. Using this condition we will form an equation and we will simplify to show that that equation reduces to this one. So let's solve its first part. Simple, use this condition, AP over AB is equal to PQ over BC, this one. Now put the values of these lengths. AP, what is the length of AP? AP, look at this, AP is 6x, AB is 3x over 3x plus 5. So AP 6x over 3x plus 5 equals to PQ. PQ is x and BC is 1. Now look, this is an equation in which there is one fraction on each side of the sign of equality. So इस तरह की equation को solve करने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? We simply cross multiply. 6x will be multiplied with x and x will be multiplied with 3x plus 5. Simplifying we get this equation which is a quadratic equation, and here 3x square plus 5x minus 6x is equal to 0. Because these two are like terms, we will simplify these two terms. So the final equation is 3x square minus x equal to 0, which we were asked to show. 3x square minus x is equal to 0. So using this condition we have formed an equation, and solving or simplifying this equation we get a final equation which is 3x square minus x is equal to 0, which is of the same type as we are asked to show. So we will write shown in the bracket. This is part 1. In part 2 you are asked to solve this equation. 3x square minus x is equal to 0. अब देखिए दिस इक्वेशन कैन बी सॉल्व्ड बाय फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड. ये एक ऐसा एक्सप्रेशन है जिसकी दोनों टर्म में कुछ ना कुछ कॉमन है एंड दैट कॉमन इज x. X is common, 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So these are the two factors. We will put each factor equal to 0, that is zero product property. X is equal to 0 or 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So the two values of x are x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 over 3. Solve का मतलब है आपने दोनों वैल्यूज लिखनी है, नेगेटिव भी पॉजिटिव भी जीरो भी whatever, जो भी दो वैल्यूज आ रही हैं वो दोनों लिखनी है. अब हमने इन वैल्यूज को यूज करना है टू आंसर पार्ट 3. In part 3 you are asked to find the length of PB. We know that length of this if the length of this rectangle, any side of this rectangle is 0, then there will be no rectangle. The length of PB is this, ये वाली लेंथ है. अगर हम x0 यूज करते हैं तो इसका मतलब इसकी लेंथ तो 0 हो गई. जब ये 0 है तो फिर ये पूरी रेक्टेंगल ABC तो नहीं बनेगी ना. So we will reject this value in part 3. So we will use x is equal to 1 over 3 to find the length of PB. Before finding the length of PB, look, this PB is the length. So PB will be obtained by subtracting AP from AB. अगर इस पूरी लेंथ में से AB में से अगर हम AP माइनस कर दें तो we will be able to get the length of PB. So पहले आप AB निकाल लें by putting the value of x in this AP, because AP is 6x, so 6 multiplied by the value of x is 2, and AB is 3x plus 5. Put this value of x here, 3 into x, 1 over 3 plus 5. 3 से कैंसिल हो गया और 1 plus 5 is 6. अब हमारे पास AP की वैल्यू 2 आ गई and we get the value of AB which is equal to 6. So we can find the value of PB. PB, this value PB is equal to AB minus AP, AB minus AP, and the value of AB is 6 and value of AP is 2. Subtracting these two we will get the value of PB which is 4 centimeter. Question number 8 is a wire of length 200 centimeter is cut into two parts and each part is bent to form a square. एक 200 सेंटीमीटर की लेंथ है वायर की, उसको दो पार्ट्स में काटा और उन दोनों पार्ट्स को बेंड करके हमने एक स्क्वायर बनाया. आपको पता है स्क्वायर इज अ फिगर व्हिच हैज ऑल द साइड्स equal. The condition is given if the area of the larger square is 9 times the area of the smaller square. तो अगर हमें स्मॉलर स्क्वायर की साइड की लेंथ का पता हो तो हम उसका एरिया निकाल लेंगे और उस एरिया का 9 टाइम्स जो है वो लार्जर स्क्वायर का एरिया है. फाइंड द पेरीमीटर ऑफ द लार्जर स्क्वायर. सो लेट्स begin from the length of the smaller square. Let the length of the smaller square is x centimeter. अगर smaller square की length x centimeter है then what will be the area of the smaller square? Area of the smaller square will be x square because x multiplied by x is the area of the square. So this is x square. The area of smaller square is equal to x square. Now the given condition is the area of the larger square is 9 times the area of the smaller square. Given condition is area of larger square is equal to 9 times the area of the smaller square. So we know the area of smaller square which is x square. So when we will multiply this area by 9 we will be able to find the area of the larger square. So area of larger square is 9x square. We are asked to find the perimeter of the larger square. तो perimeter का formula क्या होता है? Perimeter of square is 4 times the length of one side of the square. तो length of one side of the square क्या होगी? हमें larger square के area का तो पता चल गया which is 9x square, but we do not need the we do not know the length of each side. तो ये फॉर्मूला होता है, आपको पता है कि एरिया, वी नो दैट द एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू लेंथ ऑफ द साइड ऑफ स्क्वायर ऑफ द लेंथ ऑफ साइड। तो यहां से अगर आपने एरिया फाइंड कर, लेंथ ऑफ साइड फाइंड करनी है, तो चूंकि लेंथ ऑफ साइड का स्क्वायर है, इस स्क्वायर को रिमूव करने के लिए वी विल टेक द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ बोथ द साइड्स। सो लेंथ ऑफ साइड इज इक्वल टू एरिया ऑफ लार्जर, चूंकि एरिया ऑफ लार्जर स्क्वायर 9x स्क्वायर है, इसको 9x स्क्वायर पुट कर दिया, और लेंथ ऑफ साइड का स्क्वायर और फिर उसका स्क्वायर रूट जो है वो लेंथ ऑफ अ साइड, यानी एक लार्जर स्क्वायर की जो लेंथ है एक साइड की, वो इस 9x स्क्वायर का स्क्वायर रूट हो जाएगा, विच इज इक्वल टू 3x। लेंथ ऑफ साइड ऑफ लार्जर स्क्वायर इज 3x। अब एक साइड की लेंथ 3x है, हमने फाइंड करना है पेरीमीटर ऑफ द लार्जर स्क्वायर। तो लार्जर स्क्वायर का पेरीमीटर क्या होगा, इट इज 4 इंटू 3x आएगा ना, लेकिन उससे पहले क्या है कि पेरीमीटर ऑफ स्मॉलर स्क्वायर की जो लेंथ है वो x है, तो इसका पेरीमीटर क्या होगा 4x, 4 टाइम्स द लेंथ ऑफ वन साइड, लेंथ ऑफ वन साइड ऑफ स्मॉलर स्क्वायर इज x, सो दिस इज 4x, और लेंथ ऑफ वन साइड ऑफ लार्जर स्क्वायर इज 3x, तो लार्जर स्क्वायर का पेरीमीटर क्या होगा 4s इज इक्वल टू 4 इंटू 3x विच इज 12x। हमने पेरीमीटर निकालना, एक नंबर होगा जाहिर है। अब आपको पता है कि टोटल लेंथ ऑफ द वायर इज 200, तो स्मॉलर स्क्वायर जो हमने बनाया था उसकी लेंथ है 4x, चारों साइड्स की लेंथ, जिस वायर पार्ट ऑफ वायर को हमने बेंड किया और उसका स्मॉलर स्क्वायर बना, उस स्मॉलर स्क्वायर की चारों साइड्स की लेंथ जो है वो 12x है, और लार्जर स्क्वायर जो है उसकी चारों साइड्स को ऐड करें तो 12x आता है। तो इसका मतलब 12x जो लार्जर पीस है और 4x जो स्मॉलर पीस है, इन दोनों पीसेस को ऐड करेंगे तो वो किसके इक्वल आना चाहिए, 200 के इक्वल, क्योंकि हमने 200 वाली साइड लेंथ को ब्रेक किया दो पार्ट्स में, एक पार्ट की लेंथ 4x, दूसरे पार्ट की लेंथ 12x, तो इन दोनों को ऐड करेंगे तो वी विल गेट 200। 12x plus 4x is 16x is equal to 200, dividing 200 by 16 we get 12.5, तो x की वैल्यू आ गई 12.5। अगर उसने हमें स्मॉलर स्केल का पेरीमीटर फाइंड आउट करने को कहा होता तो फिर हम 12.5 को 4 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते, but here we are asked to find the perimeter of the larger square. To find the perimeter of the larger square we will multiply this value by 12, because the perimeter of the larger square is 12x. So 12 multiplied by 12.5 is equal to 150. So this is how we will solve the word problem, and using the same concept we will first read the question. We will suppose what we are asked to find, and then we will apply the condition to solve the question. So this is how we have solved question number 8. So in the next lesson we will solve its question number 9, 10, 11 and 12. So your homework is just, you need just to practice question number 6 to question number 8 again, which we have just solved. This is my profile. This is my YouTube channel where I upload the video of each lesson. So better subscribe this lesson, this channel, and after watching the video, please like or dislike it. Keep doing practice because practice makes knowledge perfect. Thank you for watching, and Allah Hafiz.